Blighty Boxing, in association with Frank Warren and Queensbury Promotions. We're joined by Our Enry.
How's it going, mate? All right?
Yeah, pretty good. The Showman turner. I mean, it's something that's been in part of all our lives for the last few months, so had an effect on everyone. So I'm asking everyone, sort of, how was the lockdown for you? Did you sort of hold it all together?
To be fair, the first 2 weeks, like, it was all right. Like, you didn't have no work, didn't have no training. You were just enjoying yourself, and then it got boring. Like, but I used that time while I was in lockdown to improve my power, my strength and conditioning. I was training every single day, so I was just improving really. And when I come back, I'm fit and I'm ready to go already.
I mean, how did you manage with it? We were allowed out for like an hour a day. That first bit, was it? You know, did you go for a run during that time, or how did you play it?
I don't know how they were stopping people going out more than once per day, but yeah, I was just going out. I was doing my bit of running, doing my bit of strength via that Zoom app, and just doing what I could really, and with what I could.
You've got a bit of space around your house, I think. Did you sort of set up any sort of makeshift gym?
Yeah, I set up my bit of strength and conditioning with a few weights, kettlebells, all that kind of stuff. And then my running, obviously, just do it on the road, and I've got a running machine as well I can use when it was wet. So
people can probably see from the camera you are looking a bit hench at the moment.
I'm getting a bit bigger, aren't I?
Yeah, have you weighed yourself?
No, I'm alright, I'm light.
Really?
I'm ready to go, I am.
So the recycled metal industry, or is it steel? Is it metal or steel?
Metal, yeah.
Metal. Did that grind to a halt then? You couldn't work?
At the minute it's come to a halt because not a lot of work's coming in, so there's not a lot for us to do there, so therefore she's put us all on furlough. She's hoping to be back in August, but we'll see where it goes. But business is really quiet for her at the minute, so she just left us all on furlough for now.
So you have been left with the full boredom of
yeah, I've had nothing to do. Yeah, all I've had to do is train. I've had nothing else to do.
I can't comprehend what it's like for people your age to be told they can't do this and they can't do that, because if I think back to myself at your age, and you took the pubs away and you took going out with people and going places, I think there would have been a full-scale revolt. How hard is it?
For them people like my age, like going out partying all the time, it's hard for them, isn't it? But where I haven't really, I've socialised, I'll go out and see my friends now and again. But for the people that can't go out, like they're always out partying every weekend, drinking in pubs, I can imagine it's been a lot harder for them than it has me anyway.
I've already got a lot of money though now.
I'm quite happy and content sitting at home with my family watching a bit of telly, to be honest.
You hammered Netflix?
Yeah, I've hammered Netflix. I've watched everything, I think.
Now I know you're not directly involved anymore, but I would imagine this has come as a hammer blow to the fairground industry. I mean, they haven't even been mentioned in any of the things about when you can come back. So
I know, there's been a lot of upset over it because like, obviously the leisure industry does normally come under fairgrounds, but they're not putting fairgrounds under that at the minute, and they don't know when they're going to get open, so the fairground people are like, we're not getting no answers. So I don't know when they'll be open, to be honest, but it's not as bad for my family now because like, we're kind of near enough out of it, to be honest. But for the people with the big rides, and like a lot of people are in debt with a lot of big rides.
Well, you've told me, I mean, these people have invested millions in these rides and they can't afford to have them.
A lot of people have got a lot of like millions of pounds worth of debts with these big rides that obviously they're trying to earn their money back and pay for them rides. But when they can't open, they're in the...
It's like you say, it's difficult because they're not thought of in the general circle of, like you say, the leisure. And people are saying you can walk around a zoo, you can go to a safari park.
They completely forgot about it.
No one's thinking about the fairgrounds, are they?
They're forgot about it, ain't they? They don't really think about it.
Has your sister been affected? You said she still had a little bit of involvement, didn't she?
My sister makes hats as well, which is like, as you know, Royal Ascot's on now.
Okay.
So she's lost a lot of customers there. A few weddings have been cancelled, so she's been affected in that with her hats as well. And her future husband, he's been affected with the fairground side, so them two have got no income coming in.
It's hard, isn't it?
I'm quite lucky, I'm on furlough, so...
Yeah, and of course your gigantic fight purses.
Yeah, I wish.
Looking back to your last fight, another very impressive one, but how much did it mean to you when you watched it back and saw the comments of John Fury, who was very complimentary, and he does really know his stuff?
To be honest with you, on the night I didn't know John Fury was watching, I didn't even know he was interviewing, and I got home that night and I looked on my phone and people were like putting the interviews up with John Fury, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know he was there, to be honest. And what he said, it gave you that boost. It boosted me up, right, in confidence and everything. And he was happy, very happy with my performance. And what he said about me, couldn't be no happier with. You know what I mean?
Have you been promised a slot on one of the forthcoming?
I'm hoping to be on very
summer
soon.
series?
I'm hoping to be on very soon. Yeah.
I'm sure you will. You're going to get a haircut before then.
Yeah, I definitely need a haircut. I had my sister cut it once. She didn't do a bad job, but it's going back out now. I've got curtains coming and curly hair.
Yeah. All right, Our Enry. Thank you very much.
Thank you
pal.
very much.
And we'll see you soon.
See
yeah?
you soon.